for using federal money to do that too. It's a long-term solution, so in the meantime, whatever we can do to direct people to, and call us, and we'll find a spot where they can make that happen. Have them access the internet.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everybody.
May I ask a question? I have a question from us. I have a question about Brendan Dassey. 16-year-old was convicted with no DNA. Well, I choose to, because I won't see you again. I've been working for 2 years contacting your office. I would just like to speak if that's okay. Brendan Dassey was wrongfully convicted with absolutely no evidence. He is disabled. He was 16 with an IQ of 60. You have the pardon. You can clemence him. If you would please look into the case, we would greatly appreciate it. There's been thousands of very important people with high degree that stand by Brendan Dassey 1,000% innocent. Please look into it.
Thank you, everybody.
Governor Evers, do you really believe we can ever get control of this? You said if everybody gets vaccinated, we can finally put this behind us. Yeah. Do you truly believe that that can happen? Why hasn't it happened with a cold or the flu or so many other things? Yeah. People that are passing it on that have been vaccinated. My mother was killed by the vaccination. There's no way in hell I'm getting it.
One of my friends was 37. She's very healthy. She's in the hospital after it with heart problems.
I truly believe that people get vaccinated that we can get beyond this pandemic. We did it with polio, sir.
Israel is highly vaccinated, and over 60% of their hospitalizations are vaccinated people.
Thanks, everyone. The governor has to get to his next stop.
Thank you.
Amen. Thank you very much.
We pay for his time, don't we?
Thank you. We ain't going to talk about Brendan Dassey today. Oh, yeah, we are. Oh, yeah, we are. I got that on film. We ain't going to talk about Brendan Dassey today. So he has, huh?
He's going to come out over there.
Yeah, I'm not going to, I don't want to get arrested right now. I don't like him.
Who was he trying to talk?
Oh, he's just trying.
Oh, he told me, I got it on camera, he's like, we're not talking about Brendan Dassey today. I said, well, yeah, we are. I talked about it, but didn't do no good.
I'm stupid.
Brendan Dassey is he was 16 at the time, convicted with absolutely no evidence. He had a 60 IQ, and he is wrongfully convicted, and we all know it in the United States, all over the world, and the world is fighting for him. And he has the button to push. He has the signature that'll get him out, and he refuses.
Unless he's going to go north, he's going to drive by here. No, if you stand in the driveway on both sides, you will map to the signs. You know, one on each side of the driveway.
I know, but if he leaves out of it, if he leaves out of this driveway.
I'm telling them to go that way too. Yeah.
He's coming this way. I want to make sure he sees our signs. Take your time, Des. We got your back. Oh,
They're going north?
I couldn't believe he said that. We're not going to talk about Brendan Dassey today. I'm like, oh, we are. There go the suits. Well, you guys, you heard it from Governor Evers' mouth. He doesn't want to talk about Brendan Dassey today. And he probably doesn't really want to talk about any of this. He's probably going to do what he wants anyway. He just wanted to make a little town feel like they were special. So yeah, Channel 13 was hearing everything. Yeah, he's totally trying to control the agenda to the point that he just forces it down your throat no matter what you do. Well, no, we don't have to. Pro-life, pro-choice. Our body, our choice. My body, my choice. Respect me. You know, you guys, My son went to college this year, and they required him to get those doses. He's never really had any illnesses, and he has been just consistently ill. And I
I
just,
have another agenda after I'm done here.
where are you going?
I'm gonna go and talk.
Good deal.
Go and talk.
Well, I'm putting this all out on my YouTube, so I don't know how many people we get. We've got
I don't know how much
5,000
it's been
subscribers,
exposed, I
but
hope it gets exposed well, guys. Anybody that's working the system, please work it.
we're working
Some
it.
people need to be down.
Stop pushing your agenda on Americans.
Yeah.
Murder should not be mandated. That's the best so far.
Mr. G were the only ones that were able to actually get an answer from him, and it wasn't half it.
All he does is stutter and mumble.
Yeah. Maybe 5, maybe.
4 minutes of him talking, and then 1 minute of the media asking questions. Mr. G asked one question. He started to answer it, and then she tried to ask a question. He's like, I'm not getting into that today. I blew that off completely. And then Garrett's flipped out again, and he had a family member die from the vaccine. So he was pretty pissed when he asked the question, but of course, it's something else. It's not the vaccine that kills him.
So this is going on my Wrongful Conviction channel. I also work for the missing children, so it's called Missing in Minutes if you want to look it up. Right now we're investigating Summer Wells's disappearance, the 5-year-old from Tennessee.
Danny, can you come in a little bit?
So the car don't run me over? Yeah, but there are bad drivers.
Look at his job, doesn't he dig holes for dead people? Yes, come on. I'll give you shot number 4 for $10.95.
Well, if you think about it, it comes from the razor and strap. So the whole thing started in the 1940s. They found out if they make a razor, you have to have the razor blades. Well, that's what they do. They created COVID so that we would have to get their shots. That's how I feel.
What was it, the FDA, the head of the FDA, they got like 15,000 people working for that organization. He had made the comment, I would guess 2 months ago, that there's no way in hell that they were going to pass this, that this was just a experimental drug.
8 weeks ago.
Now I heard just the other day that he passed it, so
Yeah.
what do you believe?
Not him.
Pfizer just gave their full approval today.
Well, you guys see the New York judge? He wouldn't allow a person to put in their, not a plea, but plead guilty to a crime unless they agreed to get the vaccination. It's actually online. Look, fact check it. And,
Yeah, that's against human rights
that's
right
what they're
there.
saying.
This is
It's,
against our rights as
ethics
people.
issue.
Nobody wants a picture, huh?
No.
For TV?
Will you show us as well?
Good man.
I messaged Channel 9 and told them Evers was here because there was no coverage of
This
that.
is 13, but 9 didn't show up
This is
even.
Channel 9.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay, I misspoke. I didn't see them here. Channel 13 didn't even focus on us. Jason! Come over here for the cameras, you guys!
Do whatever you guys need to do. I'm just taking video, just be natural.
Well, I'll follow you. I'm going to talk about this whole thing with you. So, honestly, this isn't something that should be mandated, and I feel that strongly because when you look at the Holocaust, they were mandated into genocide, and that was against their will. And now we should have learned from the history. We should have taken it and gone, okay. So first of all, if you do have the shot, it doesn't protect you, so there's no point to having it.
I understand that perspective. I'm just trying to, be here and just.
I'm
just
trying to talk to
listening
the camera.
Right, listening to people as well here, so.
Yeah, made my point. I want a shot of all y'all together.
Both sides.
Yeah, that's, he came over. I asked him to come over, so we're good.
Hey guys, hold up your sign. Get closer.
Carol should be over here too.
Yeah, we're spread out pretty good.
All you gotta see are the colors and you know.
Hold it up, Jason. There you go.
You look good.
You want a picture, Travis?
Avery ended up in the emergency room because of her heart. Her doctor told her it's because of the Moderna vaccine. She tried to get her notes. The hospital wouldn't give her her notes. She was in the emergency room for 2 days, in and out for 5 days.
And we do know somebody that didn't have the vaccine and is suffering right now. We honestly know somebody, and we are concerned. But I'm happy that he didn't get the vaccine, because what would he be like now if he did? People are dying to get the vaccine and still get the Delta.
I have a relative who is fully vaccinated who has COVID right now.
We should have a
Vaccination
choice. That's all I think.
It's nothing but political and
Why don't we have a cure for cancer if they can get the testing done so quick?
you're kidding.
Because they cut it off.
Because
and they
they're
knew they were getting
charging for
close.
cancer treatments. Vaccines free. That's how you know it don't work. If it worked, they thought it cost money.
You've been taught our whole life you don't want anything.
It's the flu name. That's all it is.
Amen. Yeah.
All right. Are we getting tired? Yeah.
There you go.
Here you go. Get over here, Sarah.
On the other side, make it even.
Make it even. Go over there. We won't let the car hit you.
Camera shy. Well, you can get behind, you can get in the middle.
It's amazing that this small town. Yeah, with no notice. If we're all this upset about it, that we're taking off work to be
You
here.
gotta stop and think about it.
Or how about sitting and collecting almost 1,000 petitions to get him, and for what? Because the head one screwed it all up. I sat and sat and I put up with shit.
Curious just to see what this conversation is about over here. It looks pretty in-depth.
Let's go find out. I mean, our town didn't even know we were going to be doing this. They tried to slip this under us.
I messaged Channel 9 earlier.
This is
and
crazy.
Asked why there was no coverage
this
on
was
this.
slipped through the.
They haven't checked back 18 months. That's it. No question.
Did they say why it was inside?
Yes, but it's working.
I have different agenda than the COVID.
That's all right.
It's about Milo, Brendan, Dassey.
Yeah, Larry
I was waiting outside.
Claiborne.
Yeah.
K-L-A.
So we decided that was a better setup for what was going on.
I live about a mile from here.
Yeah.
I'm in town.
I find it strange none of us even had heads up that he was coming to town till the last second.
I didn't have a heads up.
That's what I'm saying. None of us. Yes, I am.
So what I said in my post, so I only got a call Friday afternoon, and I was dealing with my own family things, and also wanted time to tell my congregations.
Right,
So I
right.
contacted everybody. So I did as soon as.
Thank God you did.
No, but I knew that. I didn't want our community to hear after the fact that the governor had been here, because I know that there's dissent. I'm well aware in our community, right? And I knew that people would notice. And so that's why when I had the capacity to respond to the questions I knew would come up, is why I shared it on Sunday afternoon. That was the earliest time I had to share it beyond my immediate audiences.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah.
What's your name?
I just lucked out. My name is Danny Zarnes.
Okay.
Yeah, I do a Wrongful Conviction channel on YouTube, and I've been calling Governor Evers' office for years, trying to get a hold of him to talk to him about Brendan Dassey. So I also feel that we should not be forced to vaccine. It's not a true vaccine. I mean, I've looked it up. It can't even legally be called a vaccine. So it actually is completely different than a vaccine. And for it to be mandatory is ridiculous in my book.
And that's, you didn't talk about that today, right? It was about the incentive program.
Yeah,
So the
but I
other
wanted
part
to
is-
show up too.
Yeah.
Show my
And the other
support.
part is, and this is me learning how press conferences work, right?
Yeah.
They're not always announced that far ahead. They don't know where things are going all the time. So,
Right.
So that's part of the, like, it's not a public event, right? It is the press are the ones asking questions and things. So
Yeah.
so that's why I did because I knew that people would want to know that he was coming. So when I said yes, I knew that Nazareth, that people would be fine with hosting it here and would be happy to share about
Right.
the opportunity for vaccination because they believe in it. Like and do call it a vaccine. So disagree on some of that definition, but I knew that the community needed to know, regardless of opinion on things, right?
Yeah.
Because small community, people know things, right?
Yeah,
People see
I think
things.
I think
and they talk.
we do have
So-
I think we should have the ability to express ourselves. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
There's others like me that are out here and didn't know.
We knew that he was just going to say, "We'll give you $100 if you sell yourself."
Would you mind just like saying a couple words about, you know, 'cause I heard you talking with another.
We all volunteered you.
I heard you talking with the other reporter here. You know, I was just interested in potentially getting, you know, at least the perspective of, you know, the, you know, group at large here. You know, everybody.
Hey, you were a teacher, you're a speaker.
We're a whole bunch of individuals. Yeah, you
Yeah,
say
but
it.
we support
Can I
what
give
you
A's
say.
or F's? I know what I should have given you.
Can you do a thing that anybody can speak as they pop up and speak? We're here to
Because it's
support
like
what you
he can
say.
start.
That's fine. That'd be fine.
Oh, that's too
fine with me.
sweet.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's just too
That'd be
sweet.
fine with me.
How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Good. Good.
Actually, I have a client in 2 minutes.
You go first.
I mentor children from the county.
Yeah.
Children, and I have to get going. It's 3 o'clock already.
Come on, just a couple words.
Just a couple.
Just a couple words. Say why you're here
It'll
today.
just
Say why you're here
why
today,
you're here today and what you're advocating for, essentially.
please.
Chris.
All right. Well, while I got you, I'll just have you start up by saying and spelling your first and last name for me, please.
Al Gerlitz, ALGOERLITZ.
And then where are you from?
I'm from Withy.
Perfect. So basically, just as I mentioned, why are you here and what are you basically advocating for here today?
I saw the posting on the internet that he would be here, was going to be here, and so I came to hear what he had to say. But then since they moved it inside without telling anyone that was waiting outside, I missed half of what he said.
So essentially, and you are also here as part of a group that's protesting the.
They're afraid of too many people.
Well, you're at least among people, I guess I should say, that are against the FDA approval of the Pfizer vaccine. Do you have any comment on that here today? It did just happen.
They can do what they want. It's kind of weird that the approval comes in less than 2 years, and none of the others have been in less than 10 or 15. It just kind of seems like it's being pushed a little bit. But to tell the truth, I don't care. I believe that it's my body. If I want to get vaccinated, I can. If I don't want to get vaccinated, there should be no one pushing me to get vaccinated.
Exactly.
I do not feel like I am a danger to anyone in the community. I had COVID. I've still got antibodies. I'm not going to get it from anyone, and I'm not going to give it to anyone.
Yeah.
So I guess that's kind of where I'm at right now.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your comments. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Al.
Yeah, thanks, Al. Take care of yourself. That was all I needed from what you guys are doing. Thank you so much.
You have a good day. Be safe.
When do you think this will be televised?
This will be
5 o'clock news.
Today,
5 or 6. We'll see.
Today, okay. First time I got to watch the news in a few years, apparently.
Thank you.
Yep. Thanks.